Hello and welcome to the 131st episode of the Gojenn podcast. I'm Gojenn and today is October 15th, 2017. How y'all doing? I am so glad that you have decided to spend just a little bit of your day with me today. I have things to tell you, instead of it just being, I got nothing. So I do have a couple things to tell you. I've been crafting and crocheting, and I've been making artist trading cards and playing with my markers. And so that's just been a lot of fun for me, so I want to share with y'all. And I do hope that y'all are expressing yourselves creatively. For me, my sister is artistic. She has talent, and I was always more math able, so I never thought I was artistic, and I still don't think that I don't have the talent that some people are born with, but I enjoy playing, and I'm playing with my art. And it's just so much fun to be creative, to let myself have to come up with the answer to some challenge. And that's what I have found on the website swapbot.com. And it's for swapping just about everything. Artist trading cards, postcards, note cards, supplies, you name it. Little e-zine or zines. I haven't done any of those or anything, but they looked so interesting. I am Gojenn, your hostess, and if you want to find me, I am on Ravelry, which is a fiber craft, knitting, crochet, spinning, and weaving forum. It is just huge and free. And so if you're on Ravelry, please friend me. I'll friend you back. Also, I'm Gojenn on Instagram, where I have not been posting this week. My bad. My very bad. Because that's one of my things on my checkoff boxes every day. But I just haven't been doing anything much until last night. I got in a real spurt of artist trading cards, and slow progress on a hat is not that picture worthy. Speaking of hats, oh wait, this one might be a little bit big. It's still big. Even if it were slouchy, this is for someone with a bigger head than me. This is the Divine hat pattern. It is free on Ravelry. It is my favorite hat to make. However, if I make it with worsted yarn and a J hook, it comes out. My husband said, "Are you making a basket?" I guess I could turn it and make a basket out of it. It's a little bit floppy, but this will go in the donate basket. But I was able to submit this for 2 of the challenges in my Ravelry groups. I'm trying to hide from this light coming through the Venetian blinds. The sun is kind of bright outside. I should have gone outside, but I didn't. I just didn't. My bad again. So this was my hat that I finished this week. I have 2 blanket squares to make left for the Harry Potter Knitting and Crochet House Cup. And today's the 15th, so I've got 16 days to do that. Yay me! So yarn, I have been saying I was going to show you my yarn. This is what I ordered myself for my birthday back at the end of September. And it is from Little Knits. One of you, and I don't remember which one, and I couldn't find it in my comments because it goes back maybe like to February the 1st of this year, where I put myself on a yarn diet. And I haven't bought yarn unless it was for a specific project. But Little Knits has sales And this happened to be the week of my birthday, so I ordered, let me see, this on this side. I'm not going to take it out of the plastic bag because I'm just going to put it in my stash as is. This is some Pima paints, and the color Modern, very rainbowy. I like it. It is, it doesn't say on the invoice what size yarn it is, but I'm thinking it's going to be sock weight. And this over here is something I have never tried. I've seen it in stores, but I've never popped for the big money to buy it, this green and brown, because I'm trying to come out of my aqua colored yarn box because I got a ton of skeins of that color. But anyway, this, if you can see, this is some Noro Tayo sock weight. It is one skein of it. And I got it for $10. And you can find Noro way up there. So this was on sale, so I got it. And then I needed something else because this was $9.99. And I had to add one more. I had to have a $10 order in order to get discounted shipping. So I got the Cascade Pima prints, which was on closeout. But I like both of those, and I will try to find something. They'll have to be one skein projects, but that's okay. You know, you hate to invest, or at least I do. I hate to invest in a yarn, you know, a whole lot, like a sweater's quantity, without knowing if I like working with it. And I've never worked with Noro before. I should say play. I've never played with an Noro before because this is all play for me. I have a job where I work. It is not fun. It's not crochet. Lucky for me, it does speak to the math person inside my head, so that's not so bad. But phew. So that was on a recommendation from one of you. I'm not going to say because I don't know which one, but I think it was like back in February or something, saying Little Knits had good prices, and they do have good prices. I've been watching their sales for months, and I haven't let myself fall down that rabbit hole. But I think this was for my birthday, and I haven't bought any just fun yarn just for fun. So happy birthday to me. And I've had it. I ordered it during my birthday week, and I think it was here, you know, when we came home from our vacation. I just hadn't gotten around to showing y'all yet, so now I have to check off that box. So like I said, the only things that I have left to do for the Harry Potter Knitting and Crochet House Cup are 2 blanket squares, and I plan to make 2 granny squares because they are just so easy and mindless. I can watch videos, and I am so behind on everything because I keep getting stuck on new podcasts. I found this mixed media artist, and she is really good, and she has done a series of mixed media morsels, and now she's doing mixed media main dishes. Her channel is Cat Hand, C-A-T-H-A-N-D. If you're interested in finding some mixed media techniques or whatever, you should watch her channel. She's just really talented, and I enjoy her enthusiasm. Kelly Donovan on YouTube is the same way, because when she's doing something and oh, look at that, I like that, you hear the joy in her voice and the happiness that she gets from making her things. So let me show you, as I get right up here in your face, let me show you some of my projects from last night, and these are all in answer to swaps on SwapBot. This one is called Pumpkins. It's in this little plastic sleeve that you put them in to keep them safe. But all of the pumpkins are circles that I colored the paper and then punched them out and glued them on. And then I stamped a little thing across the top because just the blue looked too dull. Just, you know, it needed a little something in the sky. So now it looks a little dark and foreboding, the way it often looks in October. Okay, one of the challenges was to use washi tape. And so I put washi across the bottom, and this was one of the backgrounds that I had before, so was the pumpkins. Put washi seashells across the bottom and little weather and stars. So these are washi beach balls. So what I did was tape washi tape to cardstock and then punched it out in circles to make beach balls. And that made me happy too. So I'll put that back in its little sleeve of safety. I'm in another swap where the challenge was to use used postage. So that's what I have done here. This is a collage, and it is on one of the backgrounds that I made when I was first playing with the gel sticks, because you can see how that purple did. Love it. This stamp here is from a card sent to me by a Ravelry friend from Norway. So that is a postage stamp from Norway. And this is a 3-card swap, so I have one made and I need to make 2 more featuring used postage. So I'm glad I save, you know, neat stamps. And you never know. It's just like, what am I going to do with that? I don't know. This one, it doesn't really qualify for the challenge because this is supposed to be a collage. And it is, because you have the background, okay, the colorful background. And then there's a piece of lace, like an umbrella. And that butterfly is a sticker, a dimensional sticker, and then down here I had a sticker that says Travelers, and I had a little piece of washi tape with zebras, and so I put that on there for travels. But then when I read the details for the swap, she wants your background to have words. I didn't read closely enough. Still, this is a very nice card, and I will keep it for a future swap or something else. That's what you get for not reading carefully. This one, I don't know if you know what a kokishi doll is. I didn't. I had to look it up on the internet. The little Japanese dolls. This makes me really happy. What I did was, the card is just on the background, and then this is like some spirograph. I have a little mini spirograph that I play with. And then this is cut out of a circle, and her dress I kind of drew and then colored in with markers. But this is glued on, and then her head is glued on. So, and then I did a little floral washi tape. You can't see it, my bad, sorry. It's just a teeny little bit to give it a little, that area down there was too blank without a little something something. So that is a kokishi doll, kokishi. And another one this is the last one that I'll show you that I made last night. It is a Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, or Sugar Skull, or Calavera. So I did the background with my gel sticks and let that dry. I just scribbled all over it with the black gel stick, and then I sprayed it with some water and kind of brushed it around a little bit. And then I had this that was a cutout, so I colored that in, and then I have some dimensional shimmering stuff. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Let me see if I have it right here. I don't. Anyway, it comes out, it's in a little squirt bottle, and it's shimmering effects. I did the eyeballs for this, and then around the mouth, and then around the whole thing. So maybe you can see that. It's really cool when you look at it. I was kind of hesitant to do that, but I'm glad I did. So that made me happy. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's making me happy. Just like your crafting. Whatever you do, watching this podcast, whatever you choose to spend your time on, I hope it makes you happy. I hope I make you happy. You know, that's my goal. So that was the ATCs, artist trading cards, that I made last night. This is how you keep them, is in the 9-card baseball card, or, you know, whatever card holders. And these are all the ones I've made that I still have. These are like the first batch that I made. And I think that was Labor Day that I had so much fun making these. This is some more I've made. And I keep them in this. And then these are ones I have received in swaps from other crafters. Isn't that neat? Here, this is someone else's version of an X Zentangle. Really cool. Scary Halloween. Which, you know, I'm very new at this, and so I have 3 sheets. But I can be very honest and tell you, I look at these things every day. I pull them out because I keep them right here at my desk. I keep them and I go, gosh, that's pretty. Boy, I did that. That's pretty. Isn't that pretty? Or I'll look at the ones that were made, you know, and I received, and I'll go, you know, that's a good idea. I have never thought of doing whatever that is. So I really and truly enjoy it. And it makes me happy. Reading, I am not reading anything on the Kindle at the moment. You know, I went through a spell where I just tore through books on Kindle. I don't know what was up with that, but I have not been in the mood for that lately. But I am still listening to Eye of the World, which is the first in the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. I want to say it's like a 32-hour listen on the Audible book, but I am enjoying it. Very much Lord of the Rings type thing, with the regular little people. They're not little, but they're humans. And then, you know, you got trolls, and you've got creatures kind of like the Dementors in Harry Potter. So anyway, it's a mishmash. But I think it may have been one of the original mishes. It's very good. I'm enjoying that. So that's my week. What do I have coming up this week? My grandson will be 14. How is that possible? I am only 29. But at any rate, he will be 14 this week on Tuesday. So we're having dinner. All the family, the grandparents and aunts and uncles are coming. We're going out to eat tonight, which is Sunday. And then Tuesday is his actual birthday. I think he had a sleepover last night. And then on Wednesday, my parents are coming over so that we can have some time with him for his birthday. Just great kid. Love him to pieces. Tomorrow is because we had said, okay, we can get together on Monday, but then I remembered I have an appointment for a root canal on Monday. I probably won't feel like eating anything that I want to enjoy. So I'm taking an afternoon off from work, and I go see the oral surgeon, at 1, and then I've got another appointment at 4:15 with a different doctor. So I'm trying to get everything done with, you know, that kind of thing. And then I have a long weekend next weekend because I'm off on Friday. That's a good thing. So anyway, I hope y'all are all doing well. I hope you're enjoying your crafting or arting or whatever you do that makes you happy. And I hope it's making you very happy. Until I see you next week, I wish you nothing but love and laughter.